Hello everybody, my name's Mike, aka Just Mike Plays, and welcome back to episode 6 of You Don't Know What You're Doing here on Football Manager Mobile 2022. I hope you're all keeping well, and obviously I just want to wish you all a lovely festive period. I hope you have a great Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, then I hope you have a great period and you're all safe and well, and you just spend some lovely time with your family, and obviously a great new year, because I think this will probably be the last video I do up until the new year now. But I've come back a little bit earlier, and that's because, viewers, there's been a slight issue that I'm not too sure how this is going to play out. So we're just going to quickly run back through over the fixtures we've played off camera. So last time round, we did have the double live com, which we played against Marseille and Lille. Then we've gotten away, and we've not really had the best run of form, but I would also say we've also not been playing terrible. So we drew 1-1 against Slavia Prague, and there, for whatever reason, we've had no goal scorers. There's an own goal and an 88-minute penalty, but it doesn't tell you who the goal scorer is. Slight glitch in the game there, Mr. Football Manager. But you can see there it was Martin P.S.G for them. I can't remember who scored the own goal, but that's a bit weird. But it's a 1-1 draw. Not the best result for us, but also not terrible. We're fairly comfortable in the Champions League at the moment anyway. We then lost 2-1 to Bordeaux. Can see the goal scorers. The American hero, Timothy Weah, on the score sheet for us, grabbing one back late in the game. But we were already 2-0 down at this point in a game which was not really ever in our grasps, if I'm being perfectly honest, and not really something that we look like we're ever going to take control of. So not perfect, far from ideal. And then follow that up with another 1-0 loss. Hakeem missing a penalty, was that, or having a goal disallowed? I think there was a goal disallowed in that one. Them scoring a penalty in a fairly even game, to be fair. This one was a highly entertaining game with quite a few highlights as well, so it would have been a fairly decent live com, but it was a game we still managed to throw away 3 points despite being I think we probably deserved something from the game. Maybe not all three, but definitely something. But managed to walk away with nothing on that one. Then back Champions League, and then a really dominant 3-0 victory against Chelsea. Obviously, that didn't help that they obviously had Alonso sent off in the 34th minute. But we were already 2-0 up inside that time. We had Timothy Weah penalty on the 8th minute, then Kylian Mbappe 2 minutes later, scoring, coming in from the left-hand side, wide on the left-hand side, just cutting in, not being picked up at all, and driving the ball home. Lionel Messi then picking up a goal in the 37th minute even, and then just an injury just before half-time, that was. Not ideal, but we managed to get the 3 points, and as I said, we're already sitting fairly confidently pretty in the Champions League. And then back to league form. The Americans taking the French league by storm here. Timothy Weah and Pepe getting on the score sheet, respectively, in a game which we... I was actually really good to concede the first goal because, well, in a way, maybe it was actually the thing that we needed in this game because, it was kind of ticking along nicely, I suppose you can say, and then they scored a goal, and it's something that really kicked us up into another gear and obviously led us to the 3-1 victory. And then just a 1-0 loss in the last game out. Not the best performance, quite a drab game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Didn't really offer a lot going forwards, and yeah, it seems a little bit hit and miss. So we can just have a quick look now and see. We're sitting top of our Champions League group. I mean, I'm fairly confident we'll see our way through that now. And then in the league, though, not ideal, sitting 9th, which is where I think the main concern is. And the reason why I've come back a little bit earlier than kind of what I planned to. Obviously, I did plan to do a live com against the Barcelona and Monaco, so only a game earlier. And then actually what I was thinking is I might just do the Monaco and Paris, because we've actually drew Paris in the Cup in the 9th round of the Coupe de France. But yeah, the reason why I've come back is because I've had this little message here, which the board have called an emergency meeting now. I'm quite... I'm quite intrigued to see what they need to say to me. They want to discuss my future with the club and whether it will continue to involve myself. Now, obviously, I've only been at the club for 4 months. So I'm very insecure. I'm still lasted as a caretaker manager. And obviously, we all know that because I don't know what I'm doing, there's going to be a likelihood that I'm going to make a mistake. So I'm going to hit a 10 meeting now and see what we've got. The board have called you in for a crisis meeting. They request that you resign from your position at the club, or they will have no choice but to consider sacking you. So, obviously, I've got the activator place on the board, which I'm not going to do. It's just an unlockable, which I've unlocked. Request more time or resign as the manager. I mean, if I don't resign, I'm pretty much going to get sacked anyway. So I think my time at Paris here is done. Yeah, I'm going to resign, to be fair. I mean, I think maybe in the grand scheme of things, under normal circumstances, you'd probably request more time, but I'm going to resign here. Are you sure you want to resign as the manager of Paris Saint-Germain? You'll not be able to undo the resignation after you confirm. I have confirmed, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I have no job.
How could this happen?
It'll be quite interesting to see how they get on now after my tedious time in charge of Paris Saint-Germain. Michael leaves Paris Saint-Germain by my own accord, that I will have it on record. Won 10 games, lost. I mean, I only lost 5. I suppose I drew 7 as well, though. Not even a 50% win record, so not far from ideal. You've decided to resign from your club position with immediate effect. I have indeed. The board see you as an interim manager. Well, you don't need a confidence update. I no longer work for you, so shut the hell up. I've sanctioned your resignation and would feel it's best for both parties. Everyone moved on. Okay. And that is just Mike resigns from his position as Paris Saint-Germain manager after increasing pressure surrounding his future. According to one media report, Didier Deschamps is the front runner. I don't really care who's the front runner, if I'm being honest. Right, I suppose I best have a look for a job, really, haven't I, then? Jobs, what we've got at the moment. We've got a fair few, to be fair. I'm kind of hesitant. I don't really want to head to England just yet, but obviously it might be... I mean, I suppose I can't really be picky, if I'm being perfectly honest there. We've got a few that are very insecure as well. Actually, quite a few teams here are teetering on the edge. International management is also an option there as well. So I think the best thing for this is I'm going to obviously go away, have a look at my options, apply for a few jobs, and I think I'll join you guys back when I've finally got a job, I suppose. Actually, if I'm thinking about it, guys, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to wait for clubs to approach me. I don't think I'm actually going to apply for any jobs at all. I think I'm just going to wait and see really what happens. So remember the date, 3rd of December 2021, and we'll see what the date is when I finally get an offer then, shall we? Just going to wait for clubs to approach me. Just going to wait for clubs to approach me.